Like the heat.
I think we are allowed to switch on the fan if we go.
Oh, I'm sure.
Mm.
Yeah, we should have done actually. Just thought of it afterwards.
I was looking
you know.
for signs that said that we can.
Yeah.
But then there were no signs, so I
Yeah.
was hesitant.
Do you know, I think there's a shop in that fire station. It looks like there's a shop there.
I wonder whether they're still growing grapes.
Where?
Fire
Did they
station,
go?
yes, at the side
Oh,
along the entrance of Julia Street.
really?
Grapevines there.
Good heavens. What, the fire station? That's amazing.
It just so happened, it just started to grow, and so they.
Oh, how interesting. Because I want to ask them about, you know, because it's a good idea to have like, you know, if you have a fire or whatever at home, it's good to have one of those
Fire extinguishers.
Yes. I want to ask them about that. Maybe we can do that. The next trip we can incorporate the fire station.
And
as
then
well.
they'll come and service, you know, once every 6 months or something
right.
like that.
This one was like a hand one, you know, but it's expired now, you see. So I wanted to sort of ask them about it. There's another very interesting exhibition. One of these, I think this bank along here, one of these banks, there's another art exhibition there as well.
Oh.
And I thought, oh, I must try and come and see that before. Is it the bank of, which one is it? One of them. I must check again. Looks like another interesting art exhibition. Actually, Penang has some amazing buildings.
Oh, yes.
But I always think this one is a sort of better nut, isn't it? Should be in the botanical gardens. I always feel that one is not the appropriate. Yeah, I like a Victorian fountain would be nice there because of the clock tower. That should be in the botanical gardens. That would be nice. It's lovely at night along here with all the trees are all lit up.
One thing, the electric scooters at night, so many of them.
Oh, right. Yes, there's always a lot of activity. I wonder what's going on here because
This is where they had the award giving ceremony.
Oh, right.
Dewan Sri Penang.
Oh, okay. But there's a lovely building, what is it called?
Council.
The council
building.
Yeah. We saw one of the Georgetown festivals, a very interesting play. I think it was from Iran.
Oh.
It was a very, very fascinating play. There's St. George's, you see.
Renovation still going on.
The scaffolding, apparently the experts cannot decide exactly what is wrong and what needs doing. So they have to. So this was the Assumption Church where that organ was over 100 years old.
And this is where the carnival will be held. Yeah, the car park. I saw on Facebook going to have food stalls, art and craft, and the other things all Eurasian.
Right.
And because they're famous delicacies and all that.
Well, they're always famous for the cooking, isn't it? You know?
I have attended, I think, twice because Daddy is under PRC, the Penang Recreation.
Yeah.
So we go to the Eurasian Club opposite Gurney. So, and I think twice they had like a buffet food. The devil's curry and the desserts.
Yeah. That's a fascinating
32
building as well.
I've never been.
They seem to have, I mean, I don't know whether they've closed it permanently or not, but the area where the restaurant was, the last time I went, doesn't seem to be open. And in fact, I went to they have a very nice salad dressing, like a lemongrass
Oh.
the spices and things. They make it so you can buy it, you know. And they just seem to have an area now which is by the sea, like a sort of open air, you know, cafe come restaurant.
Something like what their club downstairs.
Yes, yes. Similar thing. That is nice in the evening to sit on those tables if
With a
there's
book.
a breeze. Yes, that's right.
You've been meaning to, I think.
Yes, but I have managed
Always.
it because some friends came actually, and so we managed to do it. In fact, the parents come every year. And the husband used to work here in Malaysia, and they love Malaysia. They come back every year.
Oh.
And they stay at the Penang Club for several weeks around Chinese New Year or just before. And so this past week, one of Jeannie, my friend, and she had 2 daughters and a son. And I remember the daughters, you know, they were sort of, you know, young and like teens. And so one of them came here for a holiday. They came for a few days. You know, they were traveling around a bit. And so she's married. She's got 2, again, teenage children, a son and a daughter. And her husband's Italian.
Oh.
Yeah. So we had a nice evening last Friday at the club with them. And it was very interesting talking to them. Amazing how time, yeah. It's so funny.
Oh, 1926 has shut its doors.
Oh yes, it's been shut for some time.
COVID?
Apparently, no. I don't know, for whatever reason. You know, there was a very good Hainanese restaurant
Yes.
there, and that, you know, that folded. I think they gave it to Malays, the usual. And so they put out tenders. You know, so I hope that you know, somebody will take it up and do a good job there, because it's definitely got potential, you know. So.
Torquay is by the sea, right?
Yes, it is. Torquay, Paynton, and Brixham in Devon are known as the English Riviera.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's always been, yes, it's by the sea, and it's such a shame, you know. I tell you what, Torquay is lost in terms of architecture and things. It's such a shame. We had a lovely hotel, and then it's quite an old place. It was by the sea. People used to come there for the waters and the spring, and, you know, all that sort of thing. It had a sprung floor as well, you know, and they demolished it. And there were big protests, you know, but it didn't make any difference. They went ahead. And it's never, whatever they've put there since has never been a success. If they'd have kept that hotel and not destroyed it, I tell you that it could be really big. You know, people coming to
Yes.
stay, and such a shame. In fact, Agatha Christie's original home, her father was a very wealthy American, and they lived, you know, in a lovely colonial style house in its own grounds and things.
I was just
Well,
gonna say just
Same
now.
thing, that was demolished, and there's an estate there now. And again, that could have been so big, you know. I mean, there's money in it. There's money in heritage.
In her books, you know, that in dramas and all that, the Poirot, the investigator, private investigator,
Yes.
most of, you know, I watched, they mention Turkey, and then these
Yes.
huge bungalows by the sea.
Yes,
Oh,
yes. Yes, it had a lot of villas, you know, Victorian, Edwardian, you know.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And it was a very happening place in the 60s, you know. Very in sort of place, and we had all the pop stars, you know, that visited, you know, saw the Beatles. And
Wow.
But one thing, you couldn't hear a word. I'll never forget it, because all around you were girls screaming and shouting, and now I am not a screaming shouter, so I wanted to hear the music, but you couldn't. It was like they were lip syncing, you know. You couldn't hear a word. And then the Kinks, they came to Acapulco, Adam Faith, you name it, all those 60s pop stars. Now, Jeannie, when she lived here in Penang, she and her husband lived in one of these houses along here, that lovely house. Yeah, that was the one.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful.
Hopefully they don't approve any more condos coming up the hillside here on the island.
I know. We've got enough. I mean, now we're having problems with water,
Yes.
you know, so I mean,
And
and
when
they
it
should build on
starts
the
raining,
mainland. They should build on the mainland, not anymore.
it's going to be a lot of landslides. They're already talking. They said, if you're living around Balik Law area, if you're going to be driving Paithabong from there coming on, be careful.
Yeah, that's right.
The second monsoon is, you know, just around the corner.
Yeah.
All the developing.
Well, we need the rain. Yeah. I mean,
Too much
horrifying
development.
the number of, you know, lakes that are drying up, and dams, etc.
On the other side, the island yesterday itself, there were water tankers going around.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
PBA they sent out a notice saying that,
Oh.
you know, we have to cut.
Mm.
Should there be water tankers this area.
Yeah. Yeah. The pressure was low.
Not much rain today. It's
No,
for a
no,
little
just-
while and then
That's right. Anyway, we just got to pray that.
cloud seeding, but at least there's something. Something.
I mean, we'll be like Hong Kong,
Yeah.
you know.